Hi students, so we were discussing levels of market segmentation in earlier class. So three levels we have discussed in last session. The fourth one is called local marketing. Again, local market, there are many features. One is the seller only concentrate on local market. That means the limited region, or he may focus on his own district, or he may sell his product only in his place or taluk only. Then the products also have local appeal. Local appeal in the sense local utility. These products which comes under local marketing have local appeal and local utility. That means these goods are used only in that particular region. So that is why this product have local appeal and local utility. That means these products are used locally, and promotional activities are planned. See, these are the second feature. The products also have local appeal and local utility, and the promotional activities are planned based on the location with local flavor. See, promotional activities in the sense you have to educate your customers about your goods or services. So if you undertake promotional activity, that also should contain the local ethnicity. Fine. So these promotional, see, first of all, producers or manufacturer only concentrate or only sells his goods or services within particular region, that too especially small region. Fine. And the products which are sold under local marketing have local utility and local appeal. That means these products are targeted to fulfill that regional local customers only, because those customers only intends to have that product, so that product should have local appeal as well as local utility. Fine. And all other advertising and promotional activities are also planned according to that region's lifestyle, that region's tastes and preferences, that region's wants and needs and wants. So the according to these things, promotional activities are also planned based on the location with local flavor itself. The cost remain high because see the last feature of this local marketing, cost remains high because there are limited source of materials, limited source of raw materials available, and there will be the volume of production is also quite low under this local marketing. And competition, if you compare competition, there will be very few sellers of or very few manufacturers of these local marketable products. So competition, if the participants are less, then competition will also eventually be less. So these are the local marketing, means the seller only concentrate in the local market. The products also have local appeal, local utility, and promotional activities are planned based on the location with local flavor. The cost will be high. The cost means the cost of the goods, the price of the goods remain high due to lower production and less competition. It is also high because the availability of raw materials are also very limited. So the cost or price of the goods remain high. And the last one, fifth one, is individual marketing or direct marketing. See, say for example, many people who used to come to your doorstep to sell certain books, to sell certain fast-moving consumer goods, to sell certain utilities, etc. So these things are considered as direct marketing. Especially, see, in the last class also we were discussing about direct or individual marketing. Direct marketing in the sense there are certain goods or services which have their technical features which is used only for certain company and certain manufacturer. So if those manufacturer needs that technical related goods, then there will be few suppliers. So the manufacturer of that raw material, technical material, and the user of technical material, this is called business to business. So the one business house is selling certain technological related goods to another business house. So this is termed as B2B or business to business. And the individual direct marketing, again, the doorstep sellers who comes to your home and they market the goods they have. So individual or direct marketing, the marketer target individual customer through direct communication. Direct communication in the sense they approach you and they educate you about their product they are going to sell. And it is mostly used for B2B, business to business marketing, or with technical product also, technical product also, as we discussed. So the qualities or features of good segmentation, this is 5 marks, very important question from some point of view. If you refer last 5 years, previous 5 years question paper, this question appeared almost thrice. So qualities or features of good segmentation, see, in this chapter we have discussed types of segmentation: geographical segmentation, demographic segmentation, psychographic segmentation, behavioral segmentation, and all their variables, etc., etc. And each segmentation they may ask for 5 marks, and consolidatingly they ask what do you briefly explain segmentation, types of segmentation for 15 marks. So you have to explain each and every segment along with their variables also. You have to explain those variables. Fine. Then they may ask for 5 marks. Briefly explain features or qualities of good segmentation. That means how your segmentation must be. Fine. So if the segmentation is right in its path, then your product gets success. So you will be succeeded. Fine. So the first quality or feature is suitability. Suitability, if you segment certain thing for your goods or services, that means the suitable materials you have, and along with the objectives of your company, objectives in the sense goals of this company. So these things must be, if you segment certain thing, it should fulfill your organization's goals or objectives, long-term vision and mission, and the materials and resources you have. See, these things should be fulfilled. So the segmentation is not easy thing. So if you do segmentation, then it should suitable to the resources you have in your organization, the materials you have in your organizations, and it should match with your organization's vision, mission, goal, and objectives. So all these things you have to keep in your mind while segmenting. Fine. So then only your product gets success. So one quality of good segmentation is suitability. Please do remember suitability in the sense materials you have in your organization, and resources you have in your organization. Resources in the sense maybe man, material, machines, etc., etc., and the objectives, vision, mission of your organization. All these things should match with your segmentation. Then adequate demand. Once you segment the market, that segment should create demand for your product. You should identify before segmenting itself whether there is a demand for such type of goods or services, if any. So without identifying the future demand for your goods and services, segmentation may get failed. Fine. So adequate demand in the sense you have to verify, you have to research the market whether your product can be sold in this particular segment or in this particular region or in this particular group of customers. So you should identify the needs, wants of the customer you have segmented. See, segmentation is dividing the entire large heterogeneous market into various smaller units and regrouping those units. It's called segments. So before dividing the market itself, you should ascertain, you should know, you should research that particular your product is in demand or not. So this is called adequate demand. Fine. Then reach your segmentation. Once you segment the market, once you start producing, once you start manufacturing something, everything should be reachable. Reachable in the sense product should be reached, product should reach customers. That means there should not be any barriers. There should not be any barriers when product starts moving from manufacturing hub to the consumers. So there should not be any barriers. Then once you segment the market, your product should be reachable to all the customers. And customer should interact with manufacturer or producer. See, this is the two-way communication. Producer starts educating customer and customer starts communicating with producer or manufacturer, then only he buys your product. So all these things should be within a reachable limit. So once you segment it, if you segment your customer, then all the things, everything should be within the ambit of reachable things. So that is reach. Then action plan. Good segmentation requires execution part also. So once you segment the market, then you have to execute all the plans and ideas which you have made before segmenting it. So this action means your segmentation should not be rigid. That means it should not be rigid and it should be dynamic enough so that you can change your action plan. Then only your segmentation will do. Fine. So this action means your segmentation should not be rigid or should not be fixed, and it should be dynamic, it should be flexible so that your action plan can be changed. You can change your action plan according to your competitors, according to taste and preferences of customers, etc. Then the next feature is measurable. You should measure. So you have forecasted something. See, you have divided the market and you have forecasted that within next 6 months you should reach sales of rupees 1 crore. So that segment, the 1 crore rupee is you are earning, your turnover has reached 1 crore or not. You have to measure it. Then only it is called good segment. Fine. So everything should be measurable under good segmentation. Then ultimately this is what we are looking for. This is why we have segment the market. So earning profit means you have to identify is there any potential customer when you divided the market into various parts called segment. You should identify the capacities of the customer, buying behavior of the customer. Then only you can earn profit. So these 6 points are the qualities or features of good segmentation, and you have to explain in your own words in if the question is asked in SEM examination. Please do remember this topic is for 5 marks, and the levels of segmentation is also for 5 marks. In this chapter, 15 marks concept is briefly explain, define segmentation, and briefly explain